All right, is this working? Hope so. Just check it out on Twitch. If there is anybody already down and waiting, first time I'm doing a Twitch stream in at least a year. It's been a while. Just want to check it's all going. Looks like it's starting up. Just want to make sure it's all running first. There's a network error. Okay. Great. Let's check it out again. Okay. Let me just check this is all working. Okay, cool. Looks like it's working. That is great. Okay. Now, let's see if there's anybody in there. If anyone comes in, please give a shout. Anyone comes in, please say hello so I know this is all working. Yeah, this is the first time I'm trying it all from OBS, all the dockable windows and stuff like that. All right, 1 minute. Getting ready. All right. I have no idea how to see who's in chat. Okay, is anyone there? Let's just see if this is working. Hey, anybody there? Hello, hello. Okay, Rocco, you can hear me? Just so I know that this whole thing's working again. I know we already tested it. Thanks for helping me with that. All right, cool. So I'm just gonna start. I don't think it's gonna be a particularly exciting stream tonight. I don't know. Basically, this is a really big 3D map that I captured from Google Maps, basically, and I'm using it to prototype parts of my level design. Let me just disable this. It's really bad quality because I needed a big section of the map, basically, because I want the game I'm working on to have a really big area, and it kind of models real world places. So as you can see, it's really, really bad. And if you zoom in with Google Maps, I'll show it here. This is like my reference. This is it in 3D, the part we were just looking at. So of course, you know, it's photogrammetry, so it's going to be a little bit off in most places, but it's a good enough thing to be able to build a level with. You know, I can see the 3D in this and everything. So I've got this light on one monitor, and this is what I've got on the other monitor, which looks really atrocious, but it gets the job done. So I'm actually working on building this section right here. So what I'm doing is I'm just using it as like a placeholder to be able to build actual 3D geometry. So if I get rid of this thing here, we get something like this basically. And I'm just using this to put like pieces in place. So this is like, as you can see, my ace modeling skills is like a fuel truck and these like fuel silos and these like really really bad cars, but you know, it doesn't matter because I'm just blocking out a very big level, and these like sea containers. So I built all of these with Pro Builder right now over there. That's some test area. You know, the level's going to be really big. That's like the whole idea, basically. So I'm not really a modeler, but I know the basics with Blender and other such stuff. So yeah, as you can see, this is it like overlapped, and I just popped back and forth between the two of them to get like a kind of reference, and it's just to like sketch the blocks out of the level, basically. But as you can see, like this part here, I have no idea what's going on. So then I really have to look at the Google Chrome thing like here, and then I can see it's like some sea containers and some trucks and stuff like that. And right now I'm just working on the bigger picture. I don't want to really get in there too zoomed in on the micro details. So yeah, basically, I'm gonna work on this a little bit. I'm trying to get this part done tonight. It'd probably be cool to have some music playing in the background. I don't know, Rocco, you got a link to a playlist somewhere that I like can put on because you've got some really cool music and you know a lot more cool music. Awesome, man. Just give a shout. It'd be nice to have some music in the background. Yeah, sure thing. Thanks. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna start doing stuff basically. And I'm gonna do my best to like see stuff here, but normally I have to look at Chrome and then I have to look at Unity. I can show some more stuff for the game later if anybody comes in and anybody will ask. Yeah, a Spotify link would be great, Rocco. That's all good. Thanks. If once in a while I have to get up because my heating is on. The flames over there. So yeah, Spotify link would be great. If it won't let you post it here, can you just send it with Discord? All right. So I'm just gonna get started. Hey, Grim. Thanks for joining. Good to see you, man. I find it so strange that I just can't like enable voice chat with people with Twitch, but that's the nature of the beast. Yeah, so like right now, this is the first time I'm using OBS Studio with all the dockable windows. So normally I see Twitch and there's this big delay and stuff, but new PC, so I'm just looking at all of that. So yeah, so I'm gonna take a quick look here, and this is like being the basic workflow. I'm gonna be working on this for the rest of the week, so there's some C containers there. All right, so let's get started with that because I've got some prefabs that I've been working on here. It's a mess because it's a game in progress, so you know, no one knows exactly how it's all gonna be. So I need a large C container. All right, cool. I'll just grab that one for now. And it's literally just drag in, put it there, and I know there's like 3 small ones next to it. And then I just go here, disable this, and they don't have to be exact. And what I'm using here is ProGrids. It allows me to move things in increments, which is really, really nice. So I'm just gonna move these, put a very small gap in between. 1, 2, 3. And this is just literally what I'm gonna be doing to flesh out the level, basically. I'm not putting all too much effort into it. It's missing a huge amount of things like cover for the AI and stuff like that. As you can see, just to give you an example, this is what I've just done, and there it is there, basically. So that's going to be my workflow for the rest of the night. I might do something with adding a little bit of the things for the AI. I could even test it going around there, but that isn't on my priority of that isn't my priority list right now. Does the truck longer? That's a really horrible name. Should be called truck short fuel tank. Right. So this goes here. Now let's just start putting it all in its place. Okay. Yeah. So if anybody asks me a question, you got to forgive me. There is a compressor on the mic, Rocco. I just didn't crank it up very high, basically. At least I could swear there was one there. Let's just take a quick peek at it while you're here. You're also an audio guy. Where was it again? Advanced audio property. Where did this? It was also clear to me the other day. Maybe I shouldn't even mess around with this while I'm just working on it all. You know what? I'll just keep it like this. You guys have to go old school and turn up your volume. Ah, there's the Spotify playlist. Thank you, Rocco. Okay, I've got Spotify. Come on. Oh, let's hope it's not going to be too loud. NCS Music. Ah, that's copyright-free music. You are the bomb. All right, just wait a minute. I have no idea how loud this is right now, Rocco. So you're gonna have to guide me through it. Is the music? Yeah, Rocco. He's a lovely guy. Cool. I press play. No idea how loud it is right now because I don't know what kind of tracks are coming. Ooh. There we go. Oh, that's streaming music. That is. All right. Anybody watching right now is like, God, this guy's taking forever to get there. Okay. 2 trucks there. Okay. So let's just get building this bad boy. Yeah, so this is something that I forget to do once in a while. So for building the nav mesh and things like that, these things actually have to be here on environment, and sometimes I'm just forgetting to put that stuff there, but it's okay. Sequencing closed. Okay. And this one as well. Let's just drag them both over. Let's check in with you guys. Good background level? Awesome. Thank you very much, Rocco. Alright, so guys, I'm just going to be working right now. I don't expect anybody to stick around. If you've got any questions, just give a shout. This will be me working on building this beast up over the coming week. But yeah, like I said, I'm just planning on getting this section done right now for gameplay testing because it feels quite interesting. So I'll just be going from there, basically. Alright. Okay. So we've got all the trucks, fuel tanks. Okay. Do I have that here? There we go. That one here. Okay. So yeah, I'm just trying to block out everything really, really big. That is it. Let's take a peek. It's really confusing because the keyboard shortcuts with Unity and the mouse controls are completely different in Google Maps. Alright, cool. So let's take a look here. Alright, that's an entire wall. So yeah, now I want to work on doing this wall down here because walls are pretty important parts. Yeah, Google Maps just completely didn't pull that out with the model. Alright, grab this one. Okay, so it's roughly same width as the part. I know what that'll do for now. Can make it better later. Alright, and then we have another. So the walls are really important. They're like the edge of the level, right? So we got this wall here. And that's a wall. It's completely broken. I think the wall just goes. It's really broken. Okay, that's it's kind of interesting actually for a gameplay mechanic that people can go outside the wall. Or I see what it is now. It's a kind of wire fence. So the photogrammetry didn't pick it up. So I'm going to just count this as a wall actually. Okay. All right. So actually, I could just probably extend this one. But that's a lot of work. I normally would like, you know what? Let's just do it the right way, you know. Just do it the Pro Builder way. So I'm going to select this this face. I'm just going to move it in. I'm not going to make a curved wall. It's just too much effort for what I want to do right now. So I need to grab that face down. I really love Mesh Builder. It just lets me do the basic stuff like I would in Blender, and you know, it's just there. It just works inside of Unity. It's really one of the most amazing things I've ever found for prototyping things very quickly. Let's get this guy to match up. That'll do. All right. So then, yeah, all right. Thanks, Rocco. Yeah, sure thing, Graham. It's nice you guys have popped in to say hi. You know, as usual, do not feel any obligations. It's Friday night. I just did not get around to doing this the last day or two, so I just really want to do it right now. I've been coding so much in this game for the last few months. It's nice to be able to get into just building more of the level. Very feel-good playlist, Rocco. Very good feel playlist. Right, let's do this. So it goes all the way up to... Oh wow, it does have Street View. It has Street View. This didn't work before, and now it did. Now I've got the problem, how do I get out of Street View? Okay, let's do that in the other monitor so I don't look so daft, basically. Ah, there we go. Alright, that's great. So I was right, it's a fence. Important for gameplay, not so much right now. Really don't care. Alright, let's do this. Let's get a good chunk of it done. That would be nice today. Okay, so actually, it's a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. Yeah, okay, so that's really weird. But hey, it is what it is, I suppose. I really don't like that. Why is this happening? Okay, I think I know what it is because of the photogrammetry. Let's put that down. That'll do. Alright. Once in a while, it's just important just to stop, turn this off. Does it look like it's getting blocked out enough? And so I need this. This is like the flow, obviously. Give me the... Where'd it go? Ah, sometimes I get a bit confused when I'm in the mesh builder mode. I'm just trying to fit this whole area in there. Okay, cool. Yeah, yesterday was pain. Like to figure out these shadows were disappearing, and it really took me a while to find out this in the URP pipeline asset, like over here, the max distance. So used to it being in the project settings. Yeah, I used to do stuff with Unity in the traditional legacy system, so it's all changing now. Though I'm still getting these like weird artifacts, these things that appear. Don't know why, but I'll worry about fixing that some other time. Okay, let's get back into it. I'm not gonna bother modeling trees or water or things like that. I made this have like 50 by 50 cuts, so it should be possible later on to like, it's like basically that green part there that should be yeah, up a little bit and down like a hill, which gives like an interesting line of sight. But yeah, So all stuff for later. But I mean, I'm actually pretty much getting there outside of the micro detail, which I want to do, but I promised myself I shouldn't. So let's get back in there. Yeah, so those are 2 small fuel tanks. Modeled them yesterday. Let's get 2 of these. There's all these pipes around there, but that's not something I want to model right now. I think doesn't justify the work, basically. Okay, and this also, there's a hill here as well. Yeah, so this grass also goes up. It's quite interesting. I've got an appointment with a friend from Bluebrain. She's a really good modeler. She's going to be able to help me out with that, but that's more like next week. Alright, so let's just take a peek at what it didn't do. There we go. So there's this wall here, there and there. So let's focus on that. And just duplicate. Let's get that new wall. Where was it? This one. Move it up a bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to redo all the box colliders later on this, but so be it. Not a big problem. Alright, that goes all the way up to this car, a little bit past it to there. So yeah, I just figured out the easiest way to get the box collider to be the same size as the mesh and mesh builder is just literally remove it, add it again. Voila, got it the same size. I don't know, maybe I'm just missing like a reset to scale. That would be really cool. I just click and that it adapts to the size, but I've not managed to find that anywhere. So I'll move all these down in a minute. So let's get this one done. And the reason I'm not doing stuff now at the scale is because then it looks horrible with the texture and the material. I just don't want that right now, actually. And the perfectionist in me really wants to just get all of this absolutely perfect, and I'm just saying to myself, don't do that right now. It's a lot of work getting this thing done. Okay, so that looks good. Again, get rid of the box collider. A new one. Alright. And then Google Maps, that goes all the way over there. Okay. Let's get this one. So I left them all up so I could just see them above the stuff. So yeah, I've got the pivot point at the bottom of the wall with all the stuff that I do. When I put it to 0, I know that I'm guaranteed that it's on the right height. So let's take a look at it now. Looking a lot better. Just 1 or 2 little things like this. And this stuff just does not have to be perfect right now. I think I see what it is. Those artifacts that I was seeing. It looks like... What is that? It looks like there's a... Is it the mesh collider? Ah! The shadow caster. Of course, yeah, this was a thing I was doing to fade scenery. So that's gonna be a funny thing to solve for later. Basically, I've got like 2 layers of geometry going on because when a player soldier is like behind a wall or something, a fade effect is applied to any geometry obstacles in front of them. Something for another stream, but now I understand what it is that's casting that shadow. It's been a while. I'm going to leave that now and just ignore it, I suppose. Okay. Alright. So this is looking alright. Yeah, like I said, the micro detail, that's just like a different thing. Yeah, and this is actually a building made out of different parts, basically. So there's like walls and a roof and everything because I've got like other prototype buildings done, but I'm just doing them as boxes for now. And they're prefab so I can change them later and just, yeah, you know, change one and then it changes through the whole level, which is a really powerful thing with Unity. But right now I'm just gonna... Is this all separate components or just a box? Okay. Right now I just want a box, so I'm gonna model this part here. Model is such a big word. It's basically 2 boxes there and this part here. Just the chunks. I'm interested in them. Yeah, okay. Let's just do that. Okay. So let's get rid of that. And this is one of the things I really love about Mesh Builder. It's just so user friendly. Just do this, this, and this. There we go. Just got a box. It's just really too awesome for words being able to, whoops, build this inside of Unity. So I'm just going to take a rough guess now and put it what I think is correct. So I'm just trying to use whole numbers so it's easier for modeling later. Okay, 8, this, do that. Alright, so there we go, I've got this. And now what I can do, just take a quick peek. Yeah, so it's missing some stuff, but I don't care. There it was, materials. This is just the one I'm using for now. And with Google Maps, there's actually a bit of a gap between there, which I suppose like a soldier could go through, so that's kind of cool. And I'm just going to put another one next to it, right there. And as we can see, when I'm building these things, they're not included in the environment, which means they won't be baked with a nav mesh, so that's something I've got to change. I already made my first mistake. I need to make a prefab out of this. And this is such a generative thing. Small room cubicle. I don't know what else to call it. So prefabs, cover new. I think I'm just going to call this, I'm just going to folder called cubicles. Pull that in there. So this now becomes the prefab. I need to make a holder for it, basically, because this is all for one section, what you're seeing here. And then we're going to go create empty cubicles holder. Okay. I have no idea how this is going to go right now with the amount of time or anything, but I'm just gonna do a really quick test. This is going to go horribly wrong because it's not been tested. So this is like the baking system. Sorry, Graham, I didn't see your question. Will you be doing any kit bashing? Are you brave and patient enough to build it all from scratch? Asking for a friend. I'm sorry, could you elaborate on what you mean with doing kit bashing? I'm familiar with that with like miniatures, like from Citadel and stuff, where you get little pieces and you bang it all together. I can see you asked that quite a while ago, so I don't know if you're hearing this right now. Kit check my fire hasn't died, guys. It's chilly in Berlin tonight. Oh, I'm not using any Unity assets. I'd say the only I use a few assets, but like Mixamo for the soldiers and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. All the rest I'm just building from scratch because the game I'm modeling, you're not gonna see it here right now, but you know what, I can just jump to a different scene quickly before I carry on with this. This is all a mess occasionally because, you know, I'm just trying stuff out until things work. Okay, so this, for example, this, I don't know if this is going to answer the question of your friend, but this is like a slice, like a building for close quarter battle encounters. And the reason I need to build everything from scratch is because I have like dynamic cover systems, and the nav agents need to know where to walk and how to go around. So the blue-green area that you see here is walkable. I didn't bother taking it off the top of the tanks yet. Yeah, is this on AI? Yeah, it should work now. Let's hope Unity doesn't crash tonight. Not any crashes for a while. So yeah, here you see the AI is walking around, and as you can see, all this stuff is like, it's really literally being built. Like every single piece I've just built it inside of Unity, which I like actually because it gives everything a similar look. I don't really like it when things are just bashed together. That's interesting because the shadow distance is so great. It looks absolutely horrible here. Oh well, no worries. But yeah, as you can see, this is just all built from scratch, and like even these red chests here, if the guy is going to look at them. Otherwise you don't see them so good. You know, these have all just been modeled basically inside of Unity, and it's nice because I'm not a good 3D modeler. I just do the basics. I just know how to make very simple things. So for me, being able to just build something in Unity and it just instantly works without having to import it from another program, it just saves me so much time with prototyping, basically. Yeah, okay, so this part here, these walls, this is where I've been doing most of my testing for the AI, you know, and I want to work on this scale, so you know that's why I'm building it right now, because you just test something too much in one area of a game, you're not going to find the edge cases and the problems with something else. So anyway, let's get back into it. Environment, fuel tanks, put them there. So what I wanted to do is try and bake this nav mesh and see how it works. These two areas aren't going to be reachable, basically. I'm just curious how this is going to go. Maybe it'll crash. I don't know. Let's give it a look. Clear. Bake. That actually went pretty quick. So let's just take a look here. Okay, that's looking alright. So, I can see what's happening here. Because these cylinders, do they have colliders? They have a mesh collider, but this should be convex? Yeah, there's no, if you look here, this has like a little area around the bottom, and these guys don't. You know, of course I'm just building this up from scratch, so I'm going to miss stuff. Like, if that one guy gets the area around them, he didn't. That's very interesting. Why? Use geometry physics colliders. Okay. May as well try and fix this now while I'm here. Mesh collider, convex. So it should just be working now. Maybe if I move this down a little bit into the ground, see if that's going to solve it. No. Okay. So, let's open the prefab. Let's turn off the mesh collider. Let's add a capsule collider. Let's see how this is going to work. Okay. I think it's put it. Let's check that out. Yeah, okay. So let's put that on 20. Let's put it on 18. I don't want the rounded part at the bottom. So let's move it down a touch. So that is just guaranteed on the floor. Alright. Never done this before, so we're going to see. I don't need the collider up there. It's got nothing to do with the nav mesh generation. Right, that's really, really interesting. Basically, it's, I think the soldier could just walk through this, and I'm trying to understand why. These geometry mix colliders include layers. Floor, wall, terrain, obstacle. Right, so maybe I didn't do that. Obstacle. I think that's just it, actually. I think he used physics layers. There we go. Yeah, alright. Cool. So these just need physics layers to be assigned. Actually, I need to do that to the prefabs. Obstacle. Which is the beauty of making all of these in prefabs. You change it once, you've changed it for everything. Obstacle. Looking better. Okay. So this here. Now, I'm not sure if this has got to go a little bit through the floor for this to be caught by the nav mesh baker. Okay, that's great. Did a good job. Yeah, that's because of the height of 2. This is actually looking pretty good. Let's test the nav agent right now, actually. So I'm just going to get the squad manager. This is where I'm going to get a little bit of an idea, like how big it actually is. So the squad spawns there, yeah, spawns squad manager. And what they want to do is they want to walk to this place. It's what I call the loot location for now. It's basically their destination. Will all make sense in a minute if you see it. Yeah, Rocco's got a really pumping playlist tonight. Alright. Okay. No idea how this is going to work. I only want one squad. Going right now. This, I'm just winging all of this. Thanks, Grim. Yeah, it's good to learn how to build it all in one go. Alright, so there's a problem. Look at that. Those guys are not walking. I wonder why. Okay. Soldier unit has no covering range. Aha, okay. So that makes perfect sense. The current system that I've built right now, the nav agent will not walk without cover in range. And that is going to be way too much work to build right now. So I'm not going to be able to test it that way. But what I can just test is me controlling it. Player 1. Let's just try it like this. If I'm not making any sense of a lot of this, don't worry about it. It's a lot of work to explain it all. Here we go. This is what I want to test. So it's like now I can see, oh, there's a problem. You can walk through the car, and this is just the tedious part that you just gotta fix this. I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna turn it into an obstacle. I also have to do it with these are actually something different, but this is just about getting it to work real quick. Okay, this is looking better. Basically, I just don't want the nav agent walking through anything. No, it's looking okay. So, you know, this is the scale of the game. It's pretty big. Let's get this guy to run. I have to add a modifier for that mouse wheel. Okay, and this has to be, that's not correct. What is this one? Text mesh, no, I want the floor, guys. That's that floor. Where's the other floor? That is strange. Floor. It's brilliant. I'm trying to find this guy. The floor. No matter where I'm clicking, it's not giving me the floor. I don't know why. This is great. All those text meshes are so big. Hey, is that it? Where is that? Ah, here we go. Floor large. Thank you. Floor layer terrain. Okay, that was what it had to be. Okay. Sure, there's a real nice obscure reason for that. Okay, so yeah, there we go. This is looking good. It's going pretty quick. No idea why that was disappeared. Wow, the scale is really massive. It's really, really big. I must have some script component there, fading all that out. It's like, okay, I want to go down. Yeah, that is going to take for a while. Yeah, and this is the reason why I need all this like micro detail. It seems very empty right now, but that's okay. Ah, here's a good test. Can you just run through that wall? Yeah, you could. Ah, okay. Interesting. Let's see if we can fix that. must have been a really tiny gap for him to be able to run through. No worries, I'll fix that some other time. Anyway, this is nice. You know, it just kind of works pretty quickly. Let's get back to building a bit more. This is something that I can do for like an hour or maybe two. I'm not a modeler, basically. That is for sure, as you can see from my mad modeling skills. Right, so actually, let's try this now. I wanted to try and like recreate this hill. I'm making this all up as I go. So let's get this one. This is the floor. Alright. So I should just, it's pretty big, but that's okay. So it's like that. Ah, cool, the verts show up through here. So I wish I had like a let's see if I can. That is such a shame. I wish there was a way to pick multiple verts with keyboard. Well, I expect it from invert mode. I could just pull these things here now. Alright, no, okay. Let's just do it this old-fashioned way then. Where were we? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just try and get this roughly correct. That sucks. Oh boy, I wanna pick a vertex, but it won't let me because the gizmo's in the way. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, that is amazing. Really, Unity, you are kidding me. All right, there's got to be a way to select multiple. So let's just check that out. Unity Pro Builder, select multiple verts. Selection actions, Pro Build documentation, okay. Shift always add to the selection. Let's see if that works. Okay. No, I'm just seeing. Why is that not working? Shift, drag isn't working. Control, drag isn't working. Control shift. No, okay. Alright, let's just put this on 1 meter. Let's just try it like this for a minute. This feels a lot harder than it should be. I should just be able to do this. Click dragon, but Unity says no. Alright, let's just give it a try. Nice one. Perfect. No. Close. Closer. Alright. Let's try it like this now. I know I can do it with the faces. I just I wanted to see if I could do it with the verts, because I'm stubborn. Ah, it looks as extruding. Love it. Okay. Oh, but it remembered the select. Ah, no, this is terrible. That's not what I want. Okay. I swear I must be missing something. I must be missing something. There's got to be a way to select this stuff. Shift Alt. No, Alt is this. Shift Control. Why is this not letting me? Oh well. Alright, let's just get on with it. Oh wow, it just keeps creating new verts off it. It's very strange. Can I do something weird? Man, I've never even done this before, Pro Builder, so don't say this is a sign that Pro Builder is doing anything wrong. Wow, this is very strange. I swear I must have gone too far with something here and did something I didn't mean to. Oh wow, selecting the verts. Also an action you have to undo. Okay. Alright. Thank God for undo memory. Alright, that's kind of back to where I was before. Alright, this looks better. Is it just if I make... I select a bunch of them? I must have hit some keyboard shortcut by accident, basically. Ah, you know what I'm thinking now, of course. As you can see, I'm totally not a modeler. Let's make life a bit easier. Match faces. Hey, alright. Get this one. A lot better. Alright. I just want to get it roughly the same. That'll kind of do. I can see it's like too big, basically. Alright, so let's do it like this then. 1, 2, 3. Rocco, this playlist goes between awesome and atrocious. Love it, man. Love it. Thank you. Alright. Okay, this is probably the worst hill ever. I really don't care right now. This is all disposable, what I'm doing. All of it. Looks terrible. Love it. We'll just keep it like that. And if I'm correct, there's also this hill bit here, which I'm just going to leave for now, I think. Let's just check that. Yeah, so as we can see here, there's like the really bad hill and stuff like that. I'm going to leave that for now, though. I just want to get the chunks in. Best hill ever made. Okay, that's how it looks. Cool. I also got to learn to do like face painting inside of Pro Builder, but that's something for another time. Okay, cool. Here's another alternative. No, thanks, Rocco. I didn't mean that bad. It really borders between absolute cheese and awesome banging moments. Thanks. Let's give this one a try. Open Spotify. Hello? Open Spotify, buddy. That mega Neko. Sorry, did I? Right. Oh, yeah. Alright, starting. Yeah. In the fields, in the zone. Thank you, Rocco. Gonna have the whole level built in an hour with music like this. Nice. Yeah, this is my thing. Thanks so much, Rocco, for taking the time to pick that for me. It's appreciated. Alright, let's see how this goes now. Clear. Fake. Alright, that looks good. So, where's my squad guy? He's there. Alright. Pro Builder sometimes gets confused. I just want to test this with the hill. It'll look messed up with the navigation arrows, but that's okay. Yeah, line will go through because I didn't develop a system yet to raycast down and draw the line on top of stuff. Jesus, that hill is massive. Maybe I just need to make the soldiers bigger. This is very interesting. Why are these parts of the geometry disappearing? What am I missing? Ah, right, okay, yeah. Again, stuff from something else. It's a really complicated system to fade selected pieces of scenery and geometry out. You know, like I said, the system that I built, it was all really like well tested in this warehouse level. And to do that at scale like this, you know, this alone is bigger than the warehouse that I built. So there's a lot of work here. I've got these scripts on certain components which can fade them out depending on if they're visible to a player or not and things like that. And they all have to be really tweaked. The correct meshes and components have to be added to these scripts. Like here, I have to add the objects to fade and the object materials, and I've not done that yet. And I'm not going to do it because I want to do it, but I have to focus on getting this thing blocked out, basically. So back to what the whole idea was of the stream. Alright, let's focus on that bit, just to round it off. Yeah, you're right, Grim, this is totally a face melter. Alright, do I have a wall there? Yes, I do, and it goes all the way up to the trucks. That is great. So like right now I'm looking at this part. I've got that wall down, I've got these trucks. This is like really micro stuff right there. I think I'm just gonna throw a big box down. Just call that done, basically. Wonder if I can just grab that cubicle, push it through the floor, try and get it all done as quickly as possible. Sounds like Doom. Ta! Done. Alright. Oh yeah. That is a problem. That's going to mess it up with the other prefabs. This should be the pivot point. So hold it. This is going to override by all, and that's going to mess it up over here probably. Yeah, so now that's higher. So I need to put that there. And I forgot to add the second one of these here. That's what I had before. Alright. So if we look at this one, it is a C container, some other kind of cubicle. I'm not making any effort to model these kind of parts right now. I'm just putting down a box, 2 C containers, maybe a car, and it's done. It's enough. Okay, so okay, C container. Duplicate that one. Goes about there. Get this guy. You know what? I'm gonna do something which is totally bad, but I really don't care. I'm just gonna put it like this. I'm just gonna overlap them completely. Really, I don't care right now. I can fix all this later. That's just to make it a bit more interesting. Okay, and these cubicles go up here. All right, cool. Better. All right, all good, all good. But it's getting there now. So those two fuel silos are done. Yeah, I think put a ground which just didn't get that at all, and it's just one long wall. Oops. Yeah, so this is all one long massive wall. Yeah, one huge wall. Okay. So we have the 2 fuel tanks. Ah, now I see it. There's a car park there with a little entrance. Okay, cool. So let's go above it. Make sure we kind of got it right. Yeah, this is the problem right now, of course. My pivot point is not in the middle. This, great. Oops, could have sworn it was. Alright. Oh no, come on. Bottom face, and then set pivot, whole object, there we go. Just being a bit buggy. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I'm just really trying to get the chunks in place here. Let's go there. And that goes. And it's not even actually a fence, it's gas pipes, but I'll just do a fence for now. Yeah, and these walkways over it. I really do not want to model that right now. Ah, bugger. I think there's... Oh, okay, that's closed. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so there's actually stairways that go over here. I'm just asking myself if I can be bothered modeling that right now. I'm wondering, I should just totally check here. If Pro Builder has some secret awesome thing to do that, because it really has so many things under the hood. Alright. Okay, look, it's looking better. It's looking more like a level now, just adding the walls around it. These sections help for some verticality. This just looks weird with all those sea containers there. What's going on? I'll have to really match this up one for one, or I get very confused. Okay, so there is an opening there. Alright, let's see if we can just do this quick. So there's an opening right there. Working on this part right now. I'm not going to make these curved walls again. You know, I could totally be doing edge cuts and doing all this like super nice and modeled and stuff. I just do not want to do it right now. You know, it's all just going to get thrown away later anyway. That goes to about that. All right. Okay. Looking a lot more like it. At least for the basic chunks. Yeah, I could probably spend like a week just doing all the micro modeling for this, but I'm not going to do that now. Alright, that's looking a lot better. Interested about this part here. Why is that just so empty? Yeah, this is really empty. I'm not sure if there's a wall though. Oh, there's nothing wrong with an open parts, it's a shooting game. Okay, that's what I thought. There's some cars there. They're missing. So you don't see right now, I'm just pretty much following very roughly what I see in Google Maps in 3D. Yeah, so it's like if we look at this, which is basically what I've got on the Unity screen, you know, it looks very bare bones, but it's definitely going in the right direction. It's just a micro detail right now that I see it's really missing, and that's pretty important in a game with shooters. So let's just do one or two last things. I'll be calling it a wrap. Probably. It's just, wow, the photogrammetry really didn't get that. Okay, so there's a box there. It's about here. 6 by 30 by 12. Okay, that'll do. There's another one there. So make it 8, 14, 9. Just get the basic pieces in place. There's all this really interesting stuff here, like which is really cool for gameplay mechanics. There's like a hole here actually in these pipes, and yeah, that was the last thing I wanted to do. I wanted to try and make these steps over the wall. I don't know if that's possible right now. Let's find out. I'll make these into prefabs later. They're just way too generic for me to bother doing that right now. Okay, how did that go again with Pro Builder? There was some cool thing, I think. Stairs, yeah. Stairs. Pivot center, first corner. Count. I wanted to scale up, that is completely wrong. Ah, wow, look at that. Just tilted them over the wall. Nice, but not what I want. Let's just get rid of this. I see what it did. It's because of this being there. Alright. It's actually way too big. I'm really doing it to scale. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to make this into a prefab for this to work, but it's okay. Because I'm not making an attempt to make this stuff really amazing. Stairs. Boulder. Just call it that for now. So we get the stairs. I want this to be in 0 actually. these guys up one. Right. I'm gonna copy that. Move it over here. Say it at 180 degrees. More. It's not exactly what I want, is it? That feels more like it. Alright. And then we're going to model a very simple cube. And we're literally going to... Whoops. Whoa. Kind of, but no. Okay, 4. Just done it the wrong way around. Okay. Actually looks alright. Problem is, it's got to go up one. Or does it even? Do we even really care about that? And now I just want to test if this works correctly with nav mesh beacon. Looks good. Looks like you can't walk underneath it, but I don't really care about that now, right now. Maybe I'll test this before I use the prefab. That's great. Works in one go. Awesome. So let's put a few of them down. It's 3 of them, okay. This guy has to move there a little bit. That one's that. This one's actually over here. It's bad pivoting, but don't care right now. Maybe that shouldn't be there. Whoops, wrong wall. Okay. It should be there, but that's something for later with pipes and stuff like that, so I'll just leave it for now. Clear. Right, okay. This doesn't have a box collider. This one either. This is why the nav mesh baking wasn't working. Ah yeah, okay, let's see that. Basically just removing all the box gliders and putting them back on things. Should really just find a way to beat up the scripts another day. Alright, this is looking good. It's looking clean. Yeah, some stuff there now to fix later. These guys aren't generating anything. Alright, open. Obstacle. These guys as well. Yeah, awesome playlist, thanks Rocco. It's a really nice one to work to. Almost. Yeah, this is looking way better now. Actually going a lot faster than I thought it would. Yeah. Yeah, this is looking a lot better. It's good. Scale is massive. So yeah, now I've got all of the general big pieces done, which is really cool. These two guys just have to be added in. So I'm just going to call this cubicle 2. I have no idea what else to call it. Cubicle 3. Just to generate. And I will add those, because they've not been added yet, to the cubicles holder, wherever I put that. Okay, almost done. Environment, clear, bake. Need these guys to bake as well. Didn't happen. Layer obstacle. Nav mesh bakes surprisingly quickly. Great, okay. This is awesome. So it pretty much works all over the place, which is great. Alright, let's just save this bad boy. Thanks, I'm the only one working on it. GitHub desktop for the win. Alright. Okay. Is there a way for me to see who is watching right now? I'm still figuring this whole thing out. Okay, some people. Right. Okay, so everybody, thanks for tuning in tonight. I'm pretty tired. It's been the first time I've done a stream in like over a year at least. My own stuff now. I didn't plan anything. I was just like, all I'm gonna do now is occasionally throw Twitch on when I'm just working on my game. And that could be anything from right now level building to you seeing me curse and scream at why AI state management isn't working correctly. Yeah, thanks Rocco. Yeah, I made pretty good progress. I'm really happy with this. This was like what I was going for. This like double section, getting like more of a something looking like a level in there, so it's okay. So yeah, you know, I'm really happy with how this came out, and the thing I've got to do now is I've got to like put cover over it. Like, how do I explain this now? So yeah, the AI uses the system where these like walls, for example, and these purple pinky blocks that you see here, they're like part of a cover component system. Hey, no problem, Hexarita. All good. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. All no problem. So anyway, I've got to just like get all of these, like they're the things that indicate to the AI what cover is, like what's a corner, where it can hide behind, and things like that. It's still in the prototype system, but that needs to be added like all over here. But I'm not doing that until I've got like the micro scenery in there as well, which I'll probably do in the next stream. So yeah. So anyway, guys and ladies and germs, thank you so much for jumping in on my first stream that I wasn't all by my lonesome self. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be doing my best to figure out how to download this and put it on YouTube in case anybody missed it. So yeah, thank you so much. Have a lovely night, and I hope to see some of you peeps in real life soon at a demo party or back in Holland or wherever it is on the planet that we could meet. So all of you have a wonderful night. Stay healthy. Take it easy. See you soon. Bye.